Come on. Come on. Come on.
First Umar video, didn't even know that it create many scenarios. What was a blessing was a motherfucking curse. The fucking video put the AFW on alert. Everybody a lawyer without a law degree. Everybody a goddamn accountant without no money. Everybody a goddamn teacher never taught at a school. Everybody a fucking therapist sounding like a fucking fool. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the sector shake their ass like this. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake their ass like this. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. Come on now, shake it real fast. You better enjoy this. It's the motherfucking land. In 2020, an elder told me to leave the sector. It didn't do any good, didn't make it any better. August 2020, the damn school didn't open. I had to apologize, damn right, I had spoken. The same year, seen a new cast of supporters. I was revitalized, so I had to start it over. Teamed up with niggas that like to play dirty and take shots. Now the good guy got the fucking block. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the sector shake their ass like this. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake their ass like this. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. Come on now, shake it real fast. You better enjoy this. It's the motherfucking land. 2023 was fucked up from the start. Beef with pussy ass niggas from the damn start. Fuck an AFW, fuck a DBA. Fuck a nigga name remix in his trifling ass way. Fuck a nigga from the trunk and shake his ass to get paid. Fuck that bitch ass nigga from Atlanta that pay. I'm the motherfucking godfather, motherfucking bag. Last but not least, I'm the motherfucking go rock out, nigga. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the sector shake their ass like this. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake their ass like this. 2023 was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. Come on now, shake it real fast. You better enjoy this. It's the motherfucking land. Woo. Come on, ladies in the sector, shake that ass. You listen to this shit right now. Come on. Shake it real fast. Come on, shake it real fast. Cause it's the motherfucking last. Go low. Twerk it. Come on, girl, shake it side to side. Come on.
Taking you back, guys.
Was a bitch. All I wanna do is this. Motherfucker don't know. Derail this bitch. Niggas like to go low, but they can't get with this. Nigga trying to make money, starting off real hard. Nigga couldn't even go. Wanna know what's the show? Derail on the mic. YouTube streets in the night. Doing all that he could. Nigga gon' keep it hood. But the haters won't top me. Motherfuckers won't block me. Assholes gon' flag me. Motherfuckers can't stop me. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas wanna sit and stare. D Darrell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas better sit and stare. D Darrell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. D Darrell getting lit, yo. D Darrell like FICO. D Darrell score higher than a 7-800. That's not a typo. D Darrell on horizon. China Road is higher. Troller trying to play me. They a motherfucking liar. AFW on a corner. Can't depend on honor. She recruit another sect. Now she is a wreck. Lame niggas in another space. Seeing dollar signs in this place. Good guys gonna protect the place. Trying to keep the fucking haters away. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas wanna sit and stare. D Darrell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous
Good
niggas
shit.
better sit and stare. D Darrell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas wanna sit and stare. D Darrell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware. Hating ass niggas everywhere. Jealous niggas better sit and stare. D Darrell better be aware. Hating niggas better be aware.
Woo! Shout out to everybody out here. This is the Godfather D Darrell Spears here, broadcasting on this Friday night. It's 9:35 Central. D Darrell lit, got his little drinky drink, just chilling, having fun tonight, man. Had a good day. Everything went well, had a swell week. Thanks to everything that happened towards the end of last week through the weekend. Coming back, things was great. Business is good. D Darrell is great. Everything on our fronts is fabulous. I got nothing to complain about. Today's live stream, guys. Before I get started, guys, I wanted to highlight what the Godmother T Pre just stated. This song reminds me when the sector was fun. That's what the Godfather trying to do, right? I'm trying to bring the sector back to having fun. We can roast, we can talk our shit, we can do our videos, we could dance, we could sing, we could do videos, we can do all that crazy ass shit. We can do all of that crazy ass shit. Now you got niggas crying, you got niggas doxing, niggas calling jobs, niggas filing reports, niggas sensitive as hell in these days. But I want to take y'all back and shout out to my boy Propane that's in the house. Shout out to RZA Lyricist that's in the house. Shout out to everybody, Miss Things up in the house. Chaos Rain, my boy from the Manosphere Space up in here. I want to take y'all back because T-Pre, you just reminded me of something. And I was just getting ready to do it. And what you just said, this song reminds me when the sector is fun. The Godfather about to show you all a snippet of something that my boy Propane, my godson, did. That's going to show y'all when the sector was fun. And it goes like this. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? It's D Darrell coming at you with another Sector TV. And this one is about creepy people. Let D Darrell show you that old school
Y'all remember this shit?
loving, yeah. Giving you the blues. Giving you the blues. Creepy always say the people don't respect her. I guess that's why she leaving the sector. Creepy thought Smoke Gang was gonna protect her. Cause D Darrell silently neglects her. I know you wanna come up on my panel. Cookies wet thinking about my channel. Creepy people.
Creepy
Let
people.
D Darrell show you that Old school
loving,
loving, yeah.
giving
Giving
you
you the
the blues. Yeah, yeah,
blues.
yeah, yeah.
Giving you the blues.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Creepy people.
Creepy leaving the sector. Oh, creepy. D-Darrell a piece of shit. D-Darrell ain't shit. Max V ain't shit. Smoke God ain't shit. I even put a picture on my advertiser thirst trap. That shit ain't work. Fuck. Shit. The only one that's showing me support is Slander God. You know, he allowed me to do my sector history that ain't nobody give a fuck about. Every time I come on Shotgun panel, people throwing tomatoes at me. Creepy people. Let D. Darrell show you that old school loving, yeah. Giving you the blues. Giving you the blues. Creepy people, don't nobody give a fuck about you leaving or staying in the sector. I mean, but the way you was just speaking about me when you was on sector history, it was just, I'm fearful for my life. This woman is unpredictable, and you could just hear the love and the passion that she has for D. Darrell. I know you love me, baby. I know you love me,
This
baby.
nigga had me to the T.
You don't have to leave, but if you want to go, I will let you stay, baby. Yeah. When you was on the panel, you were just, oh, what is he doing with his wife? You want to know who I'm fucking? I can't get no dick. I can't. D. Darrell don't want to fuck me. Anybody won't fuck me. No, creepy. We don't care. You know what, creepy? I'm not even going to do that because I don't have the
This was
same
some
hate
funny ass
for
shit.
you as you have for D.
This
Darrell.
was some funny. This when the
I
sector
know
was
you love
fun.
D. Darrell. Everybody loves me. I'm the godfather. I'm the godfather of this shit. I know you love me, creepy. I know
I know
you
you
love
love
me.
D. Darrell. I know
And
you
you can
want D.
come back
Darrell.
home whenever you want. But if you don't, I pray whatever man that's laying beside you will stay through the whole night and you won't just be a pump and dump and he'll be gone in the morning. Creepy people, let D. Darrell show you that old school
Loving,
loving, yeah.
giving
Giving
you
you the
the
blues.
blues,
Giving
giving
you
you
the
the blues.
blues.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, y'all. This is Sector TV. And if I'm not talking about you, then fuck it.
Your ass
You ain't worth
ain't worth
talking about.
fucking talking about.
Peace, guys. What's up, everybody? It's D. Darrell.
That was the shit. This is when the sector was fucking fun. That's what the Godfather trying to bring y'all back. We got to go back to the goddamn root. This is when the sector was fucking, not this bullshit we got going on right now. This is when the sector, it was shit like that going on. We had live streams every night during the day. I was going live 3, 4, 5 times a week plus. I was going live some on the weekend twice. You know what I'm saying? Do morning, evening, night. You know, shit, doing uploads, premieres. Niggas was going live. You knew somebody was going live in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, the late evening. Smoke was going live all during the goddamn night. You know, everybody was going live. The good guys was going. It was like the good guys had their own shit. Content every goddamn day. To the morning up, to the wee hours of the fucking night. That's when the sector was the shit. This bullshit we got going on where we just waiting on some terrible shit to happen so that we can go live and talk about it. This some bullshit. These niggas need to get their game up. Look, I'm an OG in the motherfucking game. I'm goddamn D Darrell, the progenitor of the goddamn Umar Johnson motherfucking sector. Nigga, I done paid my motherfucking dues in this goddamn sector since 2018, 19, motherfucker. I ain't got time to be doing this shit. I got fuck, but y'all niggas, this new age motherfucker, y'all niggas sitting and staring. D Darrell say be aware, because all you players need to fucking be aware. That's what we got going on. We waiting on a tragedy. We waiting on a nigga to get fired. We waiting on somebody to lose their goddamn marriage. We waiting on somebody to get caught fucking. We waiting on a nigga go down on another nigga, sucking another nigga dick and can't show the goddamn text messages. That's what the fuck we doing right now. Waiting on niggas going to the courthouse. We got niggas going to the courthouse, filing paper. We got niggas calling the FBI. Got niggas calling the district attorney. That's what the fuck we got going on right now. Got niggas, I'm filing on everybody. I'm filing. You can file on every motherfucking thing except showing them goddamn text messages of goddamn October 30th, the goddamn 31st, or the goddamn November 1st. Come to that shit, a nigga quiet. Fuck that bullshit that happened between you and P, nigga. Show the motherfucking receipts, nigga. That's what we talking about. What's up, Spice? How you doing? Unadulterated Truth in the house. Carrie Ann in the house. T. Pre in the house. The sector in the house. This is when the sector was fun. This is when the sector was fucking fun. Like, without a doubt, the sector was fun in this shit. This bullshit we got going on right now with these niggas waiting on shit. Now, you got to create the goddamn content. You got to be the content. If I'm not talking about you, that means your ass ain't worth fucking talking about. Suddenly a nigga said 4 phones, T-Pre. 4 motherfucking, how the fuck you got 4 phones that got ran over by the, now look. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get to what Spice said. How the fuck, it's rare for you to have one fucking phone that got ran over by the goddamn car. How the fuck you place all 4 fucking phones on each goddamn wheel? One in the goddamn rear, one in the goddamn front and the rear. And then you just so happen to fucking push the goddamn, that bootleg as Mercedes-Benz or the goddamn, well, he claimed he had 2. One, the shit never left the motherfucking car lot. And you just pushed that motherfucker in reverse and broke 4 fucking phones. Make that shit make sense. Please make that shit make sense, because that shit don't make no goddamn sense to me. This shit don't make no sense to me at all. No sense at all. Okay? This is my monologue before we get into the, because I'm speaking to the goddamn sector. This is the goddamn Godfather D. Darrell, and I gotta say it. I speak it, I goddamn say it, and it will be done. Now, Spice said something. She said, first therapist I've ever heard that said, fuck love, I appreciate your authenticity. You goddamn right. Because you know why? And I'm not speaking just as a therapist, which I am, by the way. Spice, appreciate you for bringing that up. Yeah, I say fuck love. You know why I say fuck love? Because they got over 3 billion people, 4 billion people in the world who don't marry, from Eastern cultures, African culture, other cultures that are outside of the Western society, Western civilization, who marry for other fucking reasons besides love, and they better at it. That's the reason. We worried about love, but we can't pay no goddamn bills. We worried about love, but we ain't caring for the person in need. We ain't taking care of home. We ain't cleaning. We ain't organizing shit. We ain't, we not being attentive. We not listening, but we worrying about love. So that's right. We ain't telling shit. We ain't disclosing information and telling all your motherfucking business to everybody, goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 to 5 billion people on this earth who say love is not the most fucking important thing, and they marriages last longer. and they're more fruitful, and their civilizations ain't got the fucking bullshit we got going on. So yes, and I appreciate that for you bringing that up. And D. Darrell will say this, and I will say this wholeheartedly: fuck love, fuck love. Because, and matter of fact, I may have to make a goddamn T-shirt, Spice. Fuck love, right? Because I don't love him. She don't love me. Really? Really? We the only group of people in the world it's the only society in the world that think love is the integral part of having a stable relationship. Thinking all that shit gotta be there. When the love can come over time. It can grow over time. But everybody want all that shit at the beginning. Fuck love, huh? Make a song called Fuck Love. Hey man, don't give me no ideas. Don't get a Godfather. I got so many ideas going on right now, man. Look, man. Look, right now I'm saying fuck love. Fuck love. Nigga try to do something. Nigga try to be good to a person. Nigga try to do something special for a motherfucker. And nigga don't feel appreciated. People do shit. People say shit. People do all kind of stuff. Where's the appreciation, guys? Where is the collectivism? Where's the cooperativeness? But we talking about we love. We love. Now, Spice said, I would love to hear a D. Darrell live dedicated to this topic. It would help many. Real talk. Hey, that's a good topic. I may just do that on the D. Darrell Life Solutions channel. I may simulcast it to the D. Darrell Live channel, and we'll talk about that. I'll give a professional perspective on the relevancy of love. The relevancy of love, because niggas can show the worst thing. This is what happens, is when you show somebody love, you go out your way to do something nice, special, and then you don't even get a motherfucking response. You don't get an appreciation. You don't get a goddamn thank you. You don't even get, just a pat on the goddamn, like fuck love. Motherfucker tell you they love you, but they your fucking enemy. They saying, what's the use of you saying love if you're not backing it up with other shit? It's most powerful when it is backed up through works. Okay? When you do just because shit, I'm doing some shit just because, and then you get no, just blanket statements and shit, is that love? You go out your way to work 70, 80 hours a week, and you do shit. Ain't that love? Because you don't make me feel love? What the fuck you think everything around you is? This is love. Not only the fact that fuck love, but what about the recognition of love? Because motherfuckers are loved and don't even recognize that they're being loved because they have a superficial sense of what is love about the bullshit they read in these little romance novels, watching fucking TV. That's what the fuck is wrong. Now, let me get away from that shit because the Godfather about to go into some areas that he don't need to go. I had a couple of these. I'm about to give me another one. Okay. The Godfather, I've been drinking one of this shit. And so look, man, I'm going to chill the fuck out. But I'm going to say this. Fuck love. Because there's other things that are important. Okay? They're important. And motherfuckers just want to hear they love, but a nigga ain't got a job. Okay? Nigga don't wash his ass. He ain't taking care of the kids. He ain't tending to the kids' homework. He ain't fixing shit around the house. Ain't even washing your car, putting the oil change. All of this other shit, but we worrying about love. But you know what? Right now, we're gonna talk about this week, the week that the Godfather had, Because what the Godfather did this week came out of nowhere. What the Godfather did this week came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Because you got people who claim, let me put them on the screen, guys. Let me put this motherfucker on the screen. Let's put this motherfucker on the goddamn screen. Give me a second. You got nigga before the BBL. See this nigga right here? The one with them big ass hips. That nigga got big ass hips and breasts, and he folded up his arms so he can't show his breasts. This nigga sat there and said, wow, D. Darrell pulled a rabbit out the hat. D. Darrell pulled a rabbit out the hat. I interviewed Umar's daughter, but damn, D. Darrell flew a nigga out, came to H-Town, and damn, power bottom Rev with the big hips and the breast that he covered up with his arms. Tried to say the Godfather came out of his ass and pulled one to take the attention away. No, the fuck I didn't. Know what the Godfather did? Nigga, the Godfather was being the Godfather, doing what he doing. My friend, my confidant, my elder came down to my city and he told me that he would be doing this potentially. And you know what the Godfather did? The Godfather came while he was helped him entertain him. I was offering to do other things, but he was fasting at the time, had to respect his religious practices. And we had a great time. We had a wonderful conversation. We had some unfortunate things that we talked about. And you know what, guys? I want you all to understand this. We didn't even talk about Umar that much at all. We talked very little about Umar Johnson. We talked very little about Umar Johnson and the things going on YouTube. We talked about the black community. Now, we did talk about the bullshit with Lennon Honor, and I will do a live stream tomorrow to get on that nigga ass because it's been a long time. And for all you bullshit ass Lennon Honor fans, like Angel Hair Pasta. Matter of fact, Angel Hair Pasta, Creole, baby. You from you Creole and shit like that. Yeah, I get it. I'm from Louisiana too. I speak that shit too. Okay. Okay, Madam Oswell, baby. Okay. I want you to understand me, Shaq. You know where I'm at, Angel Hair Pasta. You in the same city. We can link up, do content. Know what I'm saying? We can go one-on-one since you want to be a Lennon Honor. You've been a Lennon Honor wannabe AFW for the longest. Come over to the Godfather. I know you kicking it with KKC and all that. Shut out to KKC. He doing his thing. But y'all couldn't out-debate me back then. You definitely can't out-debate me now. The Godfather, once again, is on top, and you watching and you commenting. You can see it all in the goddamn comments. You shouldn't have said this. You said that. Why is he saying this? And comments, people that rarely watch. Now they watching right now. Now they watch. Now they are watching. Okay? So that's what we're doing. So we're going to talk about right now. Did Umar Johnson create this mess? Did he create this mess? Okay. So was Umar the one who caused this bullshit? The shit that's going on right now with his daughter. Now she coming out talking about, I'm lesbian now. Now, how convenient is that shit? Now you coming out to claim you all the shit that Umar got issues with. Now all of a sudden you goddamn. Now look, I don't give a shit if you straight, gay, lesbian, bi, and whatever the fuck. I care less. You a kid, and next week you could be saying something different. You know what I'm saying? You could be saying something different. So I've seen it a million goddamn times. That to me is irrelevant. For her to come out and say that, she said it for a reason. She said it for a reason. And so I'm questioning all of this shit right now. I'm questioning all of this shit because she been out of fucking pocket. Like out of pocket. At first, I tried to give her a chance. You know, I tried to give her a chance, man. I tried to give her a chance. And then she come and doing all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you pick this shit to say? And all of a sudden now, like the convenience of saying this shit. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. I want y'all to listen to this shit. Hold on. Here we go.
What do you all think Dr. Umar Johnson thinks about this? You know, he's against that lifestyle. So he says, oh my, could this be the issue that's been holding up the relationship?
Real shit, I'm not straight. I am a lesbian. I am gay. I do not talk to niggas. I don't associate with niggas. I have male friends. I have platonic relationships. I am not straight. I am a lesbian. Like, I'm labeling myself. I am a lesbian. I want a girlfriend. That's it. I do not talk to y'all niggas. Y'all weird as shit. And I got my eyes on a couple studs. I want y'all. I need y'all. I need that. Need that. Gotta have that. So when I get my hair done and my lashes done on Saturday, my nose already done. I probably get my toes done. I'm coming at all y'all. Because I could get whoever the fuck I want. I get money, pretty as shit. I got shit going on. I could get whoever the fuck I want. So I want a girlfriend. I am officially gay. And I'm going to be at Pride next week too.
So
Now, yes, T Pre. This is the bullshit we doing right now. This is the bullshit. This is the bullshit she doing. Now, the convenience of this shit is impeccable. The convenience of this shit is extraordinary. The convenience of her all of a sudden, you talked all that shit for 2 weeks. You spilled all the goddamn beans. You told the world, I am Umar Johnson, goddamn daughter. He a deadbeat. Nigga ain't do shit for you. You're mad. I want to see my daughter. I want to see my sisters. Now, how you been acting, young lady, Miss Anissa? And I know your ass maybe the night Friday, maybe you finally got some money to go get your nails and your hair done, get your hair did, and all that shit. But if I am the mother of the 12, 13-year-old, would you want this motherfucker hanging around to mentor and be the big sister to your child that you don't even know? Since you want to talk about with Umar, like, who would want you prancing around YouTube acting a goddamn fool and to be in supervision of my 12, 13-year-old child that so happened to be your goddamn sister that you never met and have no interaction with? I'm supposed to trust your black ass to go and take and you up there running around with lesbians and all this other shit. Now you think I'm gonna let you think I'm gonna let your ass? You think I'm gonna let and shout out to you for whatever you doing. And it ain't even about you being LGBT. It's just all your erratic ass behavior. You think I'm gonna let your ass take my 12, 13-year-old daughter, go out to see guys know what the fuck you get into, and she don't know you from a can of paint. Now, shout out to you for you coming out and admitting what the fuck you are. Just because you claim you gay, well, what the fuck is this? I don't fuck with niggas. I don't do niggas. Like, if you gay, you ain't got to say what you don't admit. Everybody know what a lesbian. Lesbians don't have sex with me. They deal with women. That's their sexual orientation. Why do you have to, spin out some vitriol towards men? Like, if that's what you do, that's what you're doing. Yes, this is the ultimate. This shit, the convenience of this shit is questionable. This is an ultimate disrespect to Umar, and she did it on purpose. Now, Rizaleria is saying she with Rev GBTQ. Listen. This shit is beyond them. Because that nigga hardly got any views. Nobody even gave a fuck. That nigga had the most unwatched ass fucking video ever. That everybody that interviewed that girl had 5 digits plus in views. Okay? Everybody. Okay? Except for Rev. Everybody else got 10,000, 15,000, 8,000, 20,000, 50, 100,000, went viral. You know what I'm saying? Except for this nigga. This nigga the only one that had 200 people. And you had 200 people that watched the shit. And that was all the sector. And other people far and few between that came in to watch his shit. That nigga was more concerned about me interviewing Umar Johnson than that nigga. That nigga did 2 videos. That nigga did a video with the girl, right? With Anissa. And then he turned around and thought he was going to capitalize the next day to do similar shit. Did a review of the fucking interview. They even got less views. That's what the fuck he did. That shit was crazy. Now, Looking the Truth said, was she not supposed to say what she is? No, that's not the case. The case is the timing of it. The timing of her when shit cooling down, nobody really talking about her ass no more. They didn't got what they needed out of her and just talking about the little bullshit. She really, outside of the shit with Tommy where she was acting a goddamn ass, everybody else and the shit was sent. She was very minimal in shit in what she was saying, and maybe Cynthia G potentially. But the fucking interview was most of those interviews were boring. Like, how many times can you tell everybody Umar was a deadbeat dad? If you saw one video, you saw them all. The shit she do on TikTok to me is way more entertaining than her doing interviews on YouTube. And that's just facts. That is facts. Like that's the case. That's what's up. Like, that's what it is. And so what are we supposed to be doing? Just, entertaining this bullshit? Okay, you a lesbian. Okay. Let's play this shit one more motherfucking time. Just one more time. Listen to this shit. Look at this.
Oh, what do you all think Dr. Umar Johnson thinks about this? He's against that lifestyle. So he says, oh my, could this be the issue that's been holding up the relationship?
Real shit, I'm not straight. I am a lesbian. I am gay. I do not talk to niggas. I don't associate with niggas. I have male friends. I have platonic relationships. I am not straight. I am a lesbian. Like, I'm labeling myself. I am a lesbian. I want a girlfriend. That's it. I do not talk to y'all niggas. Y'all weird as shit. And I got my eyes on a couple studs. I want y'all. I need y'all. I need that. Need that. Gotta have that. So when I get my hair done and my lashes done on Saturday, my nose already done. I probably get my toes done. I'm coming at all y'all. Because I could get whoever the fuck I want. I get money, pretty as shit. I got shit going on. I could get whoever the fuck I want. So I want a girlfriend. I am officially gay. And I'm going to be at Pride next week too.
Now, I'm a bit confused, guys. What the fuck is officially gay? Please, what's is unofficial if you're in the closet? I mean, whether you're practicing the act or not, gay is fucking gay. Now you officially gay, unofficially gay. This shit was purposely done to fuck with Umar. Now, whether or not she really gay or not is, to me, irrelevant. Because I care less what she do on. Look, if you are gay, kudos to you. If you're straight, kudos to you. But this shit was to fuck with Umar. To make this nigga come out and say some dumb shit. Whether she is or not. Like, because you could have said this shit weeks ago. You could have said, hey, I'm gay. I don't like the fact, and because everybody know Umar does not approve of LGBT behavior. She could have basically just stated, that's one of the reasons why I don't interact with my dad, because I practice a sexual orientation that he disapproves of. And I don't want a relationship with someone can't accept me for me. It is what it is. Like shit, I mean, I care to fuck less. Like nope. But listen, man, this shit has been so fucking. This shit has been. People are now so numb to people coming out saying they gay. It really don't matter. But I got one exception for y'all guys. I just want y'all to know this. I got one exception. Now in this sector, we had somebody that officially came out. He officially came out. And you know what he got? And then we got the other men who don't want to come out and say it. And so we're going to talk about them goddamn snacky snacks. This nigga said that this man went down, 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 down. This nigga went down, down. Let's talk about it.
I want my snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks. Today, want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks. Today, I want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. He went down, 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 down for it. He went down, 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 down on it. I want my snacky snacks. Kid went down, 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 down. He's the prize.
He officially gay.
He's the prize in my eyes. He's the prize.
Yeah, went down, down, down.
I'ma keep it low. I'ma keep it low. I know that it's real. Baby, stay still. I want my snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks today. Want my snacky snacks. I want the fucking snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks today. I want my snacky snacks. You want the fucking snacky snacks. He went down, 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 down for it. He went down, 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 down on it. I want my snacky snacks. You went down, 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 down. All I want is my snacky snack.
Yeah.
Take his ass to a cheap ass restaurant.
Yes, indeed.
Like the motherfucking busy bee.
Fuck the motherfucking busy bee.
We talk.
We talk.
We got a little freaky. And he went down. Down, 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 my snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks today. Want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. I want my
No more
snacky
gay for
snacks
pain.
today. I want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. He went down, 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 down for it. He went down, 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 down on it. I want my snacky snacks. It went down, 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 down.
Down, 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 down. Oh, we gonna have fun tonight. We gonna have fun. Listen, those niggas are officially. Those niggas are they official? Now, Kip, you know, I know you're running over there to smoke. You know, you're over there pretending you ain't showed them goddamn text messages. And the sector moved on from that bullshit so fucking fast. The minute that nigga said he had 4 phones, they got broke. 4 fucking phones. Nigga said he had 4 phones that broke. And, I can't send a goddamn shit. I got 4 phones that broke. Shit, man, get around. Show your text message, nigga. Tell me what she said. Man, like, nigga, I'm not the one that another man said you gave him it. You went down. Nigga, if my masculinity is being opposed by somebody else, you think I'm worried about what I'm doing or somebody else is doing when your masculinity is being challenged and this is the best that you can do? And the sector said, nigga, if you can't show the total conversation, we move the fuck on. And that's exactly what the sector did. Like for real. That's right, Godmother. We all knew he was lying when he didn't have the 31st messages, but had every message before and after. That is a fact. This nigga had every goddamn message other than the 31st and the first. But you want us, like, nigga, and that's another thing we got to understand. Man, Kip really don't deserve this attention. Because the nigga actually is a boring panelist, number one. He just keep up a lot of shit offline. And I know this for a fucking fact because I was interacting with the nigga when he was doing it. Okay? And not only that, the niggas that he was talking to was reporting to the Godfather once again. And I knew of all this shit that he was doing. The Godfather got the reports. I was getting a motherfucking Kip report. Kip said this, he said that. Now I ain't gonna talk about the other little shenanigans I had going on while I was hearing Kip talk, but I got much, criticized for speaking on shit, even though motherfuckers speak on me any motherfucking time and tell the world what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? I just left the shit alone. Okay? But yeah, that nigga didn't show them text messages, so what the fuck? Like, it's no use to continuing to dwell on it if you ain't gonna show the goddamn receipt. We could just move the fuck on. And that's what we did. We moved the fuck on. Like the sector, like, we ain't about to be arguing with you on some bullshit. Like for what? We're not about to argue with you. But back on Umar motherfucking Johnson. Okay. Now, as I know it, and we talk about Umar Johnson, there's something going on with Umar and his connection with his family. Why is it that this nigga is a loner? The issue with his family that's been on YouTube is not the other family. It's a lot of shit dealing with him. Like you choosing not to communicate with people. You choosing not to visit certain people. Your daughter right there in Philly, and none of you tried to reach out. That's a problem. You didn't. This is your child, Umar Johnson. I didn't make the child. Nobody else made the child. Lennon Honor ain't make the guy. And God knows Lennon Honor don't need no more goddamn kids he can't take care of. Shout out to May. What's up, May, the Alchemist? How you doing, baby? Appreciate you for coming in. You know what I'm saying? They not reaching out. Y'all know where she at. You couldn't ask, can we come to dinner, take you out to the movies, a holiday, a Muslim holiday. I don't give a goddamn. Are y'all serious? Nobody reached out. Go make an excuse to go buy some goddamn groceries so you can talk and arrange some shit. None of this shit. This mess of your daughter doing this bullshit she doing is your fault, Umar Johnson. Because you didn't spend time enough to cultivate your daughter and mold her into what she would have been under your supervision. But nah, nigga, you worrying about you mad at the baby mama. Notice, guys, when y'all see every time we talk about this bullshit, this nigga never talk about how he at this point now needs to talk to his daughter and iron things out. Everything is about the goddamn mother of the child. Well, I'ma send Mama Smurf this, and I didn't want to marry you. But nobody who gives a fuck 20 years ago? You didn't want to marry her 20 years ago. You damn sure ain't gonna marry her now. So nobody give a fuck about the soap opera between you and her mother. That's beyond. Y'all both moved the fuck. She got married and moved the fuck on. So what the fuck is the problem? What is the problem? Nobody cares. Literally, nobody cares. All I'm thinking about, look, I don't give a damn if you didn't see her since 10 and then you didn't see her again because you had ample time. Nothing stopped you in 2008, in 4 years ago in 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. You had time. You had time without the mother's supervision or influence. I don't give a damn if she was brainwashed by the mother to think you a scumbag and all this other shit. I get all of that. But you had ample time for the last 4 years to reach out to your daughter and make some shit happen. Okay? And you chose to do what the fuck you chose to do instead of doing the right thing. And now, talking about you prepared for this shit. Nigga, you didn't prepare to be a goddamn father. You didn't prepare. If anything, if you would have been prepared, nigga, you was ill prepared, because if you was really prepared for her to do this bullshit, you would have been proactive and taking your ass to where she was at to start a goddamn relationship, to at least have some level of a relationship where at least y'all are cordial with each other, that she wouldn't go out and doing this bullshit. She looking at you like a goddamn stranger. She reaching out to you and you don't even know you don't even know your own child number. She reaching out to you and you thinking she's somebody else, something on a cloud number, and I don't know this. And this is your daughter. And another thing, guys, y'all got to understand that fucked me up about that exchange. Now, if I got 2 daughters. Whenever my daughters call me, I'm excited to hear from my daughters. If my daughters text me or call me, I'm excited. And I spent, from the day they was born to the time they went to college or whatever, I spent every day with my children. Every time my kids call me, I'm excited and happy. This nigga didn't say, oh, this is my daughter. Oh, damn, let me call you right quick. Oh, hey, baby, how you doing? I'm so sorry. Let's chat. Fuck the text. This nigga talked to that girl like he was talking to me. And I seen this nigga more in 10 years and the whole what I've been knowing about Umar since 2014. I seen Umar more in 11 years than this nigga seen his own daughter. I seen Umar 4 times. Seen Umar in 2014. I saw Umar in 2017. I saw Umar in 2021, and then I saw him in 22 and 24. At the same fucking venue, the Shrine of the Black Madonna. Shut out to Brother Speak. He know what I'm talking about. Now, how the fuck I seen you more than you seen your own daughter, and I'm here in goddamn Houston, Texas. But you telling black men, we need to marry, we need to honor. And now, well, I ain't have respect for for black female vagina. Nigga, you had respect enough to dive in that motherfucker naked. Now all of a sudden, I wasn't respecting black pussy back then. I wasn't respecting it. I was just taking advantage of it and fucking it and shooting all up in it, shooting the club up. And I had no respect. So now we believe now, after you had all these other fucking scandals with women, that you show more. Like, nigga, did you have respect for the conscious stripper? Did you have respect for that big ass woman that was running through the goddamn the fucking aisle fell the fuck down, nigga. What was the respect for that? You act like you fucked her the night before and act like you didn't know who the fuck she was when she was there talking shit about you. Did you have respect for the woman that said you was trying to come through for the city just to hit and lead? Look, that's your business. That's your business. That's your business. But you created this mess. Not only did you create this mess, you created the mess where you got niggas like Lynn and Anna harassing your family members, calling them bitches, talking about a deceased woman, talking crazy about people, blaming family members for the things that you're doing. This is what you was doing. This is the bullshit you've been doing. You made this mess, Umar Johnson. You created this mess. Now lay in the mess that you made. You got your daughter talking crazy. You should have, I guarantee you all right now, this nigga has not seen his daughter. This nigga up in goddamn Eastern Europe. And who to give a fuck about black people in Sweden? Sweden got probably, 1% black people and half of them fucking mixed or some shit. Nobody give a damn about you going to speak to Africans in Sweden. Who gives a shit? When they got Africans all in Africa, Africans in America, Africa in Colombia, Africans in goddamn Brazil. That way more outnumbered. Got more Africans in one city in Cali, Colombia, than they got all of Europe. And you worrying about goddamn going to fucking England? Like, the fuck? France and all these other different fucking places. They saying you knocked up a woman in Ghana. Now you claim you're going to Ghana. Like, what the fuck? I guess they ain't got child support. They ain't got child support in Ghana. Like, this whole thing, man, this shit is incredible. You made this mess. And yes, Will Locke, he made this goddamn mess. Yes, Will Locke, he made this mess. He needs to lay in the mess, clean the fucking mess up. Do what the fuck you need to do for this shit. Not this bullshit of you, Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf. They struggle streaming. Let's get together. Let's get the white man's paperwork. Nigga, your 6 degrees are white man's paperwork. My licenses and fucking degrees, white man motherfucking paperwork. And I actually Pan-African went to a fucking black college. I ain't give my money to no goddamn white schools. I went to a black college. Pan-African man. Nigga, really? Like, I can summon Will. The nigga summoned me. Propane. He summoned me. But D-Darrell said, man, D-Darrell lost his mind. D-Darrell on this foolishness. No, I'm speaking the goddamn truth. The truth is Umar Johnson is not above reproach. Umar Johnson has made mistakes. I believe in the work, not the man. The work is above the man. My boy, Brother Speak said, and his supporters need to get out of the way and stop wanting to fight everybody. Shit. Like, this, like, I'm sitting here like, you telling everybody where they should be dipping and diving. They just dipping and diving and slipping and sliding and shit. And look what you doing. Then you up here on randoms. That's some dirty dick shit, Umar. I'm sorry, but I ain't spreading my. This is some nigga. That shit is not healthy. Fucking with all these women from city to city and state to state. Nah, nigga, you know, that shit is not, that's not no shit to be like these women, random ass women. That's why you getting in all this bullshit. Nigga, you claim you want 2-3 women. You could bring these 2-3 women with you on the road or some shit. That shit is too much in itself in my position. But at least it's consistent, 2 or 3 that agree that want to fall in line with your ass. And they want to be your wife. They want to be your wife so bad that they're willing to share your ass. You know, I guess one get you 1 week, 2 or 3 days, y'all swap days or whatever, and they get to fuck with Big Papa for the night, and I guess that's what it is. But all these fucking random, they all in your DMs, they all in the goddamn email and shit. And that's why motherfuckers be complaining about you not responding, because you too busy, you know, worrying about the next black woman you can, you know, you trying to fuck with this if all these women, this woman on TikTok talking about how Umar told Umar that he got a woman out, she got a man already. She not interested. Okay. And he was still trying to hit. Because his behavior towards that light-skinned lady with the dreads is indicative of his interaction with all women. Because a lot of these women thirsty as fuck. They can't wait to open their legs to Umar Johnson. They could not wait. They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait. And so it is what the fuck it is, man. It is what the fuck it is. That's where I'm at with it. It is what the fuck it is. Because time has come and gone with this shit, and you made this fucking mess. You haven't even visited that girl yet, because she would have said it. You know, her ignorant ass would have got on here. Why? Hey guys, let's be on the camera. Hey guys, I'm a lesbian, but I just met my dad, Umar. You know, she would have got her eyes all bucket shit, talking crazy. You know, I'm getting paid $3,500 for 10K to tell my story. I finally met, you know, you ain't even meet the girl yet. You ain't even meet her yet. It's been goddamn 2 weeks. You going to Sweden and Eastern European countries and shit. What about the 12, 13-year-old? Now, what about God forbid 7, 8 years from now, she come on this bitch talking crazy. I don't even know, like, shit, my ass gonna be like in my mid-50s and shit. Like, what the fuck? Is this what we doing? Like, for real, is this what we doing? Like the question has to be had as it relates to Umar. He made this mess. So now you need to clean it up. Or you choose to do nothing. Now, my position, you need to get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? And you need to get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? And correct this shit. Make amends. Apologize. Spend time. Get to know her. Regardless if she gay or not. That shit is irrelevant, nigga. That shit is secondary to the fact that you missed out on her life. You know? And it is what it is. Propane say Umar is a stubborn feeling that he can be stubborn the fuck he want. But, you know, she keep talking shit. And what you gonna keep saying? Well, baby Smurf. Nigga, she ain't a baby. She 22 years old. What do you mean? Nigga, you missed out on the baby part. The fuck you mean, baby? Baby, huh? How can you live with yourself, Prince of Pan-African, when you got an African child that you produced that ain't seen you in over 12 years? Let me repeat. You have an African child living in Philadelphia that you produced, and you did not provide the best African-orientated environment for your child. And now you want to talk about, I need to go with the black men and grip to the manosphere, talking this red pill bullshit about going march for fucking custody and child support reform. Get the fuck out of here. Them niggas in the manosphere still mad at your ass over shit you said almost a decade ago. I know, because I heard the niggas talking shit about you then, talking shit about you now. Them niggas still thinking about the bullshit you done said, calling them the dirty dozen and all this other shit that you was doing. And I'm up there putting my black ass on the goddamn panels up there, taking up for your ass and shit. Yes, I was doing that shit. You know, speaking on shit. So this is your miss. You created this shit. You created this shit. You trying to like move on to all the other doing all these goofy ass game shows and shit with Brewski and all these other motherfuckers about somebody being interracial and all. Like, man, who gives a fuck, man? My position is that if African people are operating as such and doing what they're supposed to do, all of that other bullshit will fucking disappear as long as we take in bit. We will find more value in ourselves, where all of that shit of finding value in other people will slowly and naturally decrease. That's how we handle interracial relationships. We take care of business in-house that everybody sees another African will see another African as so valuable. We will not invest our time, money, love, emotions in other people because we find value in ourselves. That's how you take care of interracial relationships. Or black men. You see these black men who date interracial, particularly those that make over 100,000, they don't find value in themselves and they don't find value in the women in their community. So they find value in another group of people. That's a sign of self-hatred. Once these people are people making more or less find value in their own culture and their own people, they will not look elsewhere for a mate. Now there's other bullshit, the snow bunny hopping, brown bunny, rice bunny, taco bunny hopping. That shit is funny as fuck, but nobody really give a shit. The kids, the little 12, 13, 15, 18-year-old kids laughing at that shit now. When they get 21 and their mid-20s, they forgot about this shit. Man, look, Seth Marie, we're not going to even get into that right now, Seth. I talked to this nigga face to face about an interview, and the nigga was acting funny about it then. I'm not begging nobody for no goddamn interview. I had a chance to be on a panel with him, with my brother Amiri Brown. Shout out to Amiri Brown in Georgia. And I turned that shit down because the shit could have went left and so on. So nah, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. What's up, Actual Factual? This nigga here, man. This nigga try to debate me. This nigga try to debate me on all kinds of shit and lose all the time. Action Factual is crazy as fuck. But I appreciate him he try to challenge me and shit. He be coming up with he pulling some, he do read. I can say that Actual Factual read. That nigga read, because that nigga be pulling up theories that I ain't visiting in like 15 years. That nigga come up there. So what is this? The theory of psychoanalysis and the theory of I be like, damn, this nigga know fucking classical conditioning and all this shit. And fucking Pavlov and goddamn Piaget and all these people. I'm like, this nigga come up, that nigga will come up with some shit and I gotta like bring it back. Oh, this is another person. It's a guy in the manosphere named Actual Factual. So this is somebody else. Okay, my bad. What's up, Wee? I see We Unlock in the house. Wee, you been the man that they've been talking a lot about you, Wee. Everybody say We Unlock. Where the hell We Unlock it, man? Look, We Unlock went live. We Unlock went live. He doing this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link down. I see my Umar supporters up in here, and we got opposition. The Godfather dropped the link. Anybody want to come and talk to me? Y'all can come up and do it. Y'all can come and talk about this shit. Umar created this mess, Seth Marie. We Unlock, Umar Johnson created this goddamn mess, and he needs to clean it up. Now, y'all can sit here and say whatever y'all want to say. You can sit up here and say whatever and all this other shit. Y'all can do all of that. I get it. But it will not take away from the fact that it's been, what, two weeks plus. He has not seen his daughter yet. That should have been priority. Matter of fact, I would have respected Umar for canceling the motherfucking lectures if your daughter trying to see you. And she hasn't given me any reason to believe that she wouldn't take out the time. She ain't got shit going on. From what she's saying, she trying to become a fucking registered behavioral tech, which pays nothing. You know, I ain't trying to demonize what she's doing, but that is no real career in that shit. What's up, Wee?
Hey man,
What's
look,
going on, man?
listen.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna be up here for very long. I just want to tell you that
Yeah,
I humbly apologize for what happened the other day. I just got upset and I got frustrated, like I am
right.
now. Um, if you see Bro Easy Speaks, tell him the same thing.
Okay.
I'm
He
not
knew.
I'm not a controversial dude like that, but you have to understand when it's the same old shit that people are used to commenting on every single day, and you're trying to make sense of this shit and knowing that this it's not your fight. You just gotta let this shit just play out as I told everybody that it should play out. But right now it's just getting worse. And it's mainly on her right now. It's mainly on her because she went out to Tommy Sotomayor's a second time around.
Oh, she
And she
went
got,
twice?
yes, she went twice.
When was the
And
second time?
the second I just did a video on that just not too long ago. And she went up there. She was in the comment section and she was just going it trying to comment on Tommy's shit, and Tommy just went in on her again. So I'm done with it. I just came up here to say I apologize to you, and
Okay.
I apologize to Brother Speaks. Um, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna leave it
Hey
at that.
man, we know me and you good, man. Listen, I know things can get heated. You went off. I didn't take it no kind. Listen, I know we was in the midst. A lot of shit was going on. A lot of things were said, and you did. You know, you crashed out. But hey, it's just what it is. I would. I mean, you apologize to me offline. We good, man. You know we good. So hey, things happen, man. Like I wasn't expecting you to do that, but hey, it is what it is. I ain't gonna hold that against you.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate you for coming up. Okay. So yeah, man, like, you know, we crashed the fuck out. He was definitely on one. He let us know, man, y'all niggas acting like this, fuck this, and nigga went off. Look, he was on his thing, man. Look, he support Umar for years. We don't like been doing content on Umar just as long as I've been doing content on Umar. Probably long. We don't like actually doing content longer than you. Just so happened I end up, you know, creating a whole fucking sector behind this shit. What's up? What's up, Chaos Rain? What's up, player?
What's good? What's good,
What's
Amiri?
going on with you, man?
What's good? I'm Dito. Hey, one thing. Since you're talking about Dr. Omar again, you know his daughter, Dr. Omar. You know his daughter came out saying that she is now in the LGBTQ.
Yeah, we just was covering that. I played the video several times.
Damn, several times. Shit.
Yeah. I played the video on TikTok. She came out talking about I like women. I'm getting dolled up and get my hair nailed. Then I want be a stud and I, you know, I can get any bitch I want and all this shit. And yeah, so that's what she doing.
Wow. Damn. So she has convinced herself she's going to eat box for a living. Imagine that. But and a lot of people said, "It's your fault, Dr. Omar." And I said, in some way, yeah, but that's a decision nowadays. You know, the way how children are groomed in the society, how they promote it and how they propagate it to say this is a good thing to be, you know, that lifestyle.
Right.
You know? So, and mind you, you were on my show and we talk about solutions. You know, you remember that?
Solution
And
time.
yeah, and one thing, I'm not sure if the solutions that you lay out when I ask you this question on that broadcast, can it apply to both men and women, or just only strictly on one gender? Specifically, when they're talking about people trying to correct themselves in dealing with recovering from homosexuality.
I hear all that, but look,
Not
man,
like state methods, you know what I'm saying? Because some people
listen, man, whatever she want to practice, let her practice it. I'm really on, like, to me, I'm looking at the timing of her saying this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been doing content for years. Talking about you're a comedian now. You could have been like, why now come out? I'm officially now you officially gay. Like, stop it.
Guy says, stop it. Dan, there says, stop it. Don't
Stop it, man. Like, whether you are or not, like, you could have been officially gay 2 weeks ago. You could have been officially gay when you was on. Nobody cares.
Wow.
See, this is not 20, 30 years ago when you came out gay. Everybody was like, oh my God. Man, nobody give a fuck. Like you didn't crack the guy, like you didn't change the fucking codes and shit. Like you didn't change, like nobody cares. Whoa. Society has progressed and has evolved where you saying you are gay is not a big deal. And nobody's about to like stop what they doing because they surprised you chose to be like nobody cares.
And you know, D-Darrell, you're right. No one really cares now, depending who really cares personally. Because I had my good friend Mr. Dow Yusril, and he'd been fighting this for years now for his death in 2022. And I kind of took a step back on it before when I was alive to say, you know what? I'm thinking I'm at the point now saying, you know, I don't really discuss too much on my channel because I've come to the conclusion that a lot of black people accept this behavior, so they need to stop using it as a weapon, especially black women use it against black men. Why use the weapon? I would ask them first, do you have those type of people in your life? Yes. So why are you putting this and use it as shame language? If you hate it, you should hate it all the way. You should not give no, you know, what's the word? Say, I'm not gonna hate this because no, you have to go all the way in. Stand on it. Don't use it as shame language or shame tactic because certain people say something that you don't agree. You look biased. You look stupid. So that's why I'm beyond it now.
Can I say she doing this for relevancy, for clout chase.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that, but I would disagree. And here's why.
Because look, let me say this. Mm-hmm. At this point, she's becoming irrelevant.
Well, she was never relevant from the start.
No, but what I'm saying is, day by day.
Yeah, I feel because nobody talking about her that much no more. Everybody like we getting past the shit. Like nobody really like caring. Like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It really ain't. Like nobody really talking about her like that. Like you came, it was like a fly-by-night situation, and now people are moving the hell on. What's up, Seth Marie? What's up, man? What you got to say about Umar now? You made a miss, Seth.
What's up, D-Ray? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Well, I say it like this here. Her 15 minutes of fame is up. Is about to be up. You know, I agree with y'all wholeheartedly with that because
what? My fault. I had a phone.
It's okay. Go ahead, Seth.
No, what I was saying, her 15 minutes of fame is about to be up if it's not up already because, you know, she came, she made a splash, she did what she wanted to do, got us some attention, and like I said, it's starting to wear thin. It's paper thin now. And like I said, it's like y'all say it, you know, I don't agree with what she's doing and how she went about it, but it was her right to do it. And also, you know, she coming out saying I'm gay, and then I think that's just another clout chase by her. And she knows it's coming paper thin now because, you know, it's like what gives? You know, you'll say anything and do anything now. So, you know, and people already pulling your card or pulling her card rather, you know, on everything she's been saying, and she's making a complete fool of herself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said a few weeks ago, like I said a few weeks ago, I would never throw her a daughter of Dr. Umar Johnson would be like this. I thought she was a nerd in college because when he said he had a 21-year-old like last year, a couple of years ago, I thought she was like a nerd in college and and doing well in that space. But she's just making a complete clown of herself now, pretty much.
Yeah, that's like that's what I said from the beginning. Like, now everything is either a cloud chase or she's, running out of options.
You running out of options, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, the money. I hope she didn't think the money was gonna be like there all the time. Like that money, that shit was only gonna last so long. And it's like this, man. People jump. You only get a time frame where it's hot, then the story goes away. That's it. Everybody know now. Now people moving on to the next news cycle. That's just what it is.
But D-Rail, if you remember, you said it best early on previous broadcasts. This is a young woman that has no sense of direction.
Nah, she don't. That's obvious.
You didn't finish school. You're trying to be something that, let's be honest, you're not that really good. I'm sorry. And you're trying to make some of yourself for the last couple of years. So you just wait for the right time, right moment, the right excuse to come out and say, yeah, my father's deadbeat, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, and thank you.
Right.
A lot of people say we were not supporting him anyway. So now you give us the next person that's come to listen to him should not, no reason to support him at all. Thank you for telling us that. Now you destroyed any credibility your father had. His credibility is already trash anyway, but you just kind of put the nail in the coffin with this to any black woman that's going to pay him money. You know I'm saying?
Right, like the timing of it is what I'm trying. Like now, all of a sudden, you like whether you are or not, I care less. But I'm just looking at the timing of it. All of a sudden, now you want to let us know this. Like it has no shock value, in my opinion, outside of Umar getting mad because because we know his stance on the LGBT. But it's all it is. That's it. What's up? Make a change. What's up, player?
What's up, man?
Okay, good.
What's going on?
Pretty good, man. Marie, why would you think she would be a nerd and she would be like Umar when he had no influence in her life, man?
Oh, come on, make a change. Umar got 6 degrees and well into education, just like his family. And her mother went at the same college at Millersville University. So her mother, I think, graduated too, but she leaves
influence in her life, sir. Are you really a social worker, or are you just pretending?
No, I ain't said I was a social worker. I said my mother was a social worker for 30 years. No, I ain't said I was. Okay. I studied criminal justice my first 2 years in college, and I switched over to communications. But that's why I know a little bit about what's going on in the process and proceedings with visitation and child support, which is 2 separate entities in itself.
Communication, and what?
No, mass communications.
Mass communication, but what does that have to do with the family court? So how does that make you
No, I said my first 2 years in college I was in criminal justice. So you do learn. You do learn. Okay. If you know what criminal justice is, it's a broad range dealing with the legal system. So
he had no influence in her life. So why would you think that she would automatically be a nerd and she would be like Umar?
Well, like I said, genes carry. There's a lot of athletes and entertainers and people in the public they never was great fathers. They have even admitted that. The list is long for that. And Umar really is no exception with that. He admitted that. He said it 6-7 years ago that I got a daughter out there that may expose me one day. He said he went as far as to say she will expose me one day. And I have not been the greatest father once I, got on in this particular field, what I'm doing. And, being a schools, psychologist, lecturing all around the world. I ain't have time, and then I ain't want to deal with the baby mama drama, and he said she was married and, now she got remarried and, his daughter had a stepfather and, and it was a lot of hassle with his baby mama. I mean, he been said that several times, too many to count.
Okay, so you prioritize your lectures and your career over your child. Did you?
I ain't said Umar was perfect, and I ain't said
no. But that's what he did. Yeah, that's what he did.
I mean, listen, like I said,
that's what he did.
I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm just saying he was not perfect.
He prioritized. You keep bringing up about the 6 degrees and what he doing across seas and the lectures. He prioritized his career over his child.
D-Rail, I know too many instances with
No,
family members,
we're not
friends.
talking about
that-
those
no,
instances.
I'll
We're
say
talking
it like
about
this
him.
here. Okay, we'll say about him. You know, she probably, was hell with him
It
on
don't
it. She
matter.
said,
So,
you
welcome
know,
to the real world. That's what a
if
lot of
Umar, okay,
guys
let's say,
do.
okay, I'm gonna play y'all game. I'm gonna play all three of y'all games. Let's say
Listen to me,
Umar
Seth.
tried to go
You
visit
know
his
how
daughter.
many black men dealing with hell right now with baby
Yes, and
mamas?
a lot of them got locked up trying to visit his
That's part
kids.
of the process. He's not
Yeah,
special.
a
He's
lot
not
of
special.
them got locked up trying to visit their kids.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
want
you know
Umar
what?
like
You know
Umar to
what?
force
That's
himself to
your
visit his
child.
kids.
You chose that woman. You got to deal with what comes with that.
Well, like I said, it's parameters that prevents that. We all know
No, it
that.
wasn't
Come
no
on, black man in court,
It's called
especially
the
family
court system
court.
that he didn't use.
I can't
Well,
understand why you as a grown man, dude, is like making so much excuse for another grown
I'm not
man.
making excuses for him, but I'm seeing another side to the story. It's
But
two sides, and I want to be,
because you said
and I want to be fair and balanced. I'm
You said
trying to be
last-
fair
I
and balanced
agree.
here.
I agree. There's
you
two
said last
sides
week
to
you
a
didn't have
story.
your dad wasn't in your life, so it makes kind of sense to
Yeah,
me
my
now.
biological father wasn't, but the father that I came to know, yes, he was very, very well in my life. It happens. But make a change. Do you have any kids?
Yes.
Mind me asking. Okay, like I said, I don't know what your work dictates, but it's not on the level of Umar Johnson, and so Umar has less time to spend with his kids, even if he wanted to. If Umar was married
Dude,
with two
stop it,
kids,
man.
he still
Umar's
probably would
not-
have less time to spend with him because of the work he does.
Set Marie,
You
stop.
know what? At the end of the day, let me say this,
Mikey,
man.
hold
At
on.
the
Mikey,
end of
hold
the
on.
day-
Mikey, hold on. So you're trying to tell me a Breakfast Club interview is more important than your daughter?
Well, mama is the big roadblock. It's not easy. Hey, daughter, I want to come visit you. Mama, no, you can't. I'm here with my man and with my daughter, and you're not gonna do it unless it's gonna be on my terms only. And if you don't like
Sir,
it, so
sir, she's
well.
an
And I've
adult.
heard that too
She's
many
an
times
adult.
from
She's an
so
adult.
many families or
She's an
so-called
adult.
families. Yeah.
She's an adult, sir.
Well, okay, now she's an adult, yes. And he even
She's been
said
an
one
adult
time, I
for
remember
4
he was saying,
years, sir.
yeah, I understand. He said once my daughter gets grown, and if she wants to establish a relationship, or we'll establish a relationship better when her mom is not out the picture, but she still stays with her mama.
Set,
But he
I-
didn't.
But no, she
are
still
you a
stays with her mama,
representative
Peter. She still
Umar
stays with her
Johnson?
mama.
She 22 years old. What you mean?
Right. Yeah. No, what I'm saying is her mother still got her ear. I mean, and
The
manipulated the
last 4
situation.
years, you had no roadblocks.
Personally,
She's an
like I
adult.
said, if it was me or any of y'all, we probably do things different. But I'm giving you another side of the story, and it's too familiar.
I can't buy that side.
Okay.
That side.
Yeah, you're entitled to it. You're entitled to have those beliefs.
Seth, you cannot continue to blame the mom for why this man wasn't seeing his child when particularly.
Oh,
when she
now I
was
already
18.
said Dr. Umar was not perfect in this situation. I said he was not perfect in this situation.
No, but
So,
you can't blame her for him not doing his due diligence.
yeah, well, like I said, he said he got paperwork as thick as a book, an encyclopedia. So we gonna have to let it play out.
Look. At the end of the day, look, there's two sides to every story. You feel me?
Exactly. That's the whole thing I'm trying to get him to understand.
We're not there to witness certain things. We just giving what's happening right now. They just feeding us what's happening right now.
Mhm.
So we don't know what happened at the back end. All we know is stories in here and there. We're not there to witness the real stuff. Unless we there to witness the real stuff, then I can understand us judging him. But
Yeah, they are not behind the scenes. They are not behind the scenes.
I'm not there behind the scenes to see what's going on. None of us are.
Right, I agree.
So we don't know what's heard and what's said, what has been done. Don't even know what's paperwork. You know what I mean? Can't even see that.
Exactly.
That's the real tip of the iceberg. If we can't see that, so we just going off of hearsay. Hearsay this and hearsay this and hearsay all this hearsay. Hearsay
So
can be anything.
So I got a question. So there's two kids that he's pretty much not in their life. Do you think the common denominator? You could say okay, one kid, but two kids.
Well, make a change. You know Umar just as well as I do from another side. But I'll say it like this here. He says he's gonna make it his business by the 29th to, because they're going back to court because he's gonna get try to get visitations besides paying child support to see his 14-year-old daughter. Now he's made that perfectly crystal clear. He
Right,
said,
but
you know,
listen to what he said. He said if they don't do what he says by that date, he's going to expose the mom. How is that help a child situation?
well, I say I tell him like this here. You know, hey, besides just paying child support, you want to see your daughter. What he says he wants to see his daughter, not only see his daughter, take on trips, be there as a father. He said, I'm not going through this again. What I did with the older daughter, and you know, and I'm gonna nip this in the bud. So I'm going to take full responsibility this time and make it my business. Other times I just say, let me pay child support, and I'll deal with them grown because their mother is too much of a hassle. And I've seen this stuff played out too many times.
Why did it take his daughter coming out and airing him out for him to decide no, he wants to take action in his other daughter's life? Why?
He said, okay, make a change. He said Miss Vegan, which is the second daughter's wife, he said only time he could give visitations when she was little, and the grandmama had to be in his face the whole time. He could not take her to Dairy Queen, the amusement park, or to the movies. He had to be that right in front of their face. Now, come on, you know, come on, you know.
I mean, that could be possible. That could be possible. Make a change. That could be possible.
Seth, are you part of the Lawyers Donors Club?
No. I was telling you what he has said and stated. And he said he's got paperwork proof. He got receipts. And he even said, go over there to the vegan restaurant. He said this years ago, go to the vegan restaurant and say, why can't I see my daughter like any normal parent do? He said, you know, but the courts, he said he went to the court 3 or 4 times. And even though he had the order, he said it was not abided by. And he said, if as a man, as a big black man he is, he goes up there trying to force his way in or trying to force himself to see his daughter, the police will be called, and there goes his career.
Said that's not true, man. I'm sorry.
I'm just going by what he said. I know people in that particular situation.
If he said that lie,
but let me say this. Let me say this. Look. Let me say this. Can I say this?
Hold on, Mikey. You think Umar baby mother's the only one that denied their children who didn't listen to an order, and there wasn't consequences for that?
Peterell, I know too many cases. I know too many cases, and not on a personal level, but you know, friends and relatives that been through similar situations.
Seth, Umar lying. You can believe what you want.
Okay, well, hey, you know, okay, that's your opinion.
You cannot just openly.
Okay, he might be lying. He might be lying. Look.
At some point, it's going to catch up with her and it's going to have a negative effect. You just can't openly just disobey court orders and no issues happen after that.
The laws favor the women. The laws favor the women.
I don't care what the law
favors. Black woman over the black man.
You just cannot freely disregard court orders.
And you always know I told you I've been neutral on this. I've been neutral, 100% neutral
on that. But I'm also being realistic. Like this, if this can't work for the other women, and they had issues, why do we just believe what Umar's saying? Like we cannot sit here.
Okay, the grandma situation.
Everything he's saying is if it's true.
Let's say.
I can't do that.
Look. Let's say with the grandma situation, right? You know, I kind of been through that similar situation. What's the grandmother situation?
Thank you.
Dude, you go see a child, however you have to see them.
But look,
Mikey, you don't even see it.
Understand what I just said. Understand what I just said.
Mikey.
Understand what I just said.
Mikey.
Oh my God. Wait, I just asked you a question.
Mikey, you doing the same thing, Umar. You chose to come to Texas instead of seeing your own children. Come on now.
The dude up there.
Mikey, when last you saw your kids, man?
Okay, the dude that's up next to me. Did you understand what I just told you, right?
I understand perfectly. That's why I say I'm neutral. I'm not gonna be biased because I don't like the guy. You know.
You just understand what I just said. I said
yes, because I know too many cases.
I said in a situation with the grandmother. I've been through that situation when they was little. So
what did you do to rectify it, Mikey? What did you do to rectify it?
We talked about it and we came to agreement. Feel me? And Mikey. Now look. No. Understand what I'm saying? You gotta listen. Feel me? We came to agreement and now look where we at. Now we good.
Well, you said you don't see
feel
your
me?
kids, so how could you be good?
What I mean is, I
Mikey,
cried.
Mikey, answer the questions, man. What you say you don't see your kids, so
Oh
how could
my
you be good?
God.
Y'all don't know probably what this man has to go through or went through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just
Yeah.
looking from a biased standpoint. It's more than
Chad, help
one
me out,
side of the
man.
Did it?
story.
Yo, did I just did my words just went over your head? It's a yes or no
Mikey, go see
question.
your kids, man. Hey, D the real, I got a
Oh,
question for you.
T finally came to the conscious clientele. What's up? What's up,
Hey,
man?
The dude,
you
the dude
still
at the top, the dude at the top.
you still keep in touch with
You
Flacco,
understand
right?
what I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't keep up with him that much, but every now and then.
All right. Well, if you got his number and shit, reach out to him and tell him that Unique Mecca Audio trying to get in touch with him to do some shit.
You need who?
His name Unique Mecca Audio. He an old school gangster like from the 80s and the 90s. He got
Mecca
like
Audio.
Yeah.
140.
Okay.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
like
man. I heard of him. I heard of
140,000
him.
followers and shit. Yeah, on his last video that he just put up with Mo 3 and shit up on there, he was talking about how he was trying to get in touch with Flacco. So I
Okay.
seen you was live and I thought you'd pass on the word to
Oh,
him. You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about?
I can hit Flacco up. I can hit him up.
All right, shit. I'll holler at y'all later, man.
All right, Chad T.
Okay, and I'm gonna keep on saying it, right? Ain't no
Yeah.
God green on earth is going to stop me from going to Texas.
Nobody.
No God greens on earth,
No,
right?
no, no,
God can't even stop me.
now, I got reasons to believe, Mikey.
No, I just
You
told you.
trying
I
to
just
get in
told
something
you.
in Texas.
I
You got
just
something
told
waiting
you.
on you here that
I just told you, D the real. God can't
what?
stop me.
I
What
know,
you
but you
what,
got something waiting on you. You coming to see something. That's why you coming to Texas. You ain't just coming
okay,
for a
but what makes you
vacation.
think? What makes you
You
think
got
somebody's
something
going to
lined
stop
up.
me?
You got
What?
something lined up in Texas.
Okay,
That's
what
what
makes
you
you
really
think
doing.
somebody's going to stop me from going to Texas?
Yeah, because you got something you trying to get into.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into something.
Yeah, I bet it is. That's why you don't make another one. You
Okay,
obviously got something you trying to get into. That's obvious.
I mean, who's going to stop me from going to Texas?
Obviously nothing because you trying to get into something.
Okay, then that's the end of conversation. End of conversation.
Exactly. That's a damn shame, man. Punani over the kids, man.
Okay, D the real. End the conversation.
Punani over the
Be the
kids.
real. Be the real
I
crook.
mean, who cares about that? But look. Like I said, on Umar's situation, let's get back to some serious shit. I've been through that situation. No, no,
Man.
no, no. Understand when there was little kids until I nipped it in the butt, which is I stepped up and they saw who I really was,
Right?
and then they was like, all right, he's cool. He's gonna be there.
Excuse me.
You feel me?
Okay.
So ever since that, then we've been good. I eat in the house. Come on, I stay in the grandmother's house with the kids and all that. Like it's sweet. Can't get no better than that. Feel
So
me?
Punani over the kids.
They treat me like a king.
They do?
Yes.
Okay.
When the grandmother treats you like a king, that means you got it.
So it's Punani. So it's
No.
Punani over the
Oh
kids.
my God. Yo, understand what I just said. When the grandmother
Punani
treats you
over the
like a king.
kids.
No. When the grandmother treats you like a king, that means you got it. What that
Yeah.
means.
Like I
I'll
said,
tell you.
My man, break it down. Break it down for him what that means.
Yeah, I understand perfectly what you're saying. You know, Dita Rail have watched divorce court, family court, child support
Yeah.
court, Judge Mathis, and he see most of them get men that get in these relationships with these women, these unruly women, know they cannot see their kids like they want to. You
man,
know what I'm saying? They know it's roadblock.
said Marie, I've testified and been in family court. I've seen this live, and I've seen situations in which these women did not abide by those court orders, and they were held in
Right.
contempt of court, or the decision. The father ended up gaining more rights. There are consequences. You just can't openly just do this shit and nothing happens.
Well, it's different strokes for different folks with these judges.
Yeah,
Every
no,
judge is not the same. Every judge is not the same.
Umar had the resources to fight this. He's not some broke Negro, which despite his living conditions below subpar, he got enough donations to the Umar Johnson Cash App at the time where he could have fought this because people was willing to give him money for any. And you know this, Seth, because me and you both donated tons of money to Umar.
Yeah,
he had enough money to fight this if he wanted to see his children.
He said that now this is what he said. He said he'd been to court 3 or 4 times.
I don't care.
And he said they did. He said the judges. He said they didn't enforce it. You know, he had the ruling in his favor, but they didn't enforce it. And he's not. It's not like he just could go up there to the house and say and bang on the door and say, "Let me see my child," and get his child. You know, it's consequences for that. You know, come on now.
Umar lied.
Okay, that's your.
Umar, he lied. Seth. Okay, let me say this. Seth, can you believe that Umar lies?
I'm not saying. Listen, I told you. 90% of the time I agree with him. 10% of the time I don't.
Can you fathom?
I'm not. Nobody is beyond anything.
Has it ever fathomed to you that Umar lies a lot? He can lie.
I will say this. I have family members that have been in similar situations, and they have went over there on their visitation days on the weekend, trying to get their kids for the weekend, and the mother and the grandmother and the sister blocked them. They say, "Hey, I got visitation. I'm gonna get my kid, no matter what you say." They call the police. The police end up arresting the man. I'm telling you what I know.
Seth, you can call the police and file a report.
Well, it depends. It depends on the police. It depends on the judge.
Johnson got too well connected that he couldn't fight this, especially in Philadelphia, and get unsupervised visits. I'm sorry, I'm not willing to believe funky ass excuses that he coming up with. He lying, and he just need to say I was a deadbeat dad. I put.
Oh, he admitted he could have been a better father. He admitted that. So
other shit above seeing my children. He doing the same thing to the other one. That's now 13, 14. So what's the excuse for that one? You didn't learn from the first one?
Well, he already gave that woman the deadline.
I mean, let's say this.
The deadline tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see what happens. I mean, that's their business, really.
Man, stop. Come on, Sid.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm being neutral because I don't want to look like an asshole one way or another. I'm neutral.
You pro Umar can't do no wrong in your.
No. I ain't never said that. Umar does some stuff that I don't agree with. Some stuff, but on this, and I got too much experience and too much know-how.
I got plenty experience. I work in that shit too. I've been paid to be an expert witness. I seen this stuff. You talking about?
I had a good friend,
living.
D-Darrell, I had a good friend.
Set Marie right now, man. I'm dealing with cases right now.
No, what I'm saying is this. I agree. But what I'm saying, I had a good friend.
They're trying to terminate their custody from their children.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
Nobody can tell me anything about this because I see it firsthand as a professional. I've been doing this for 20 years. I got a good friend. He was in a situation that she wanted money, and then I want him around. I do this for a living, Seth.
Right. So you should sympathize a little bit. You should give him a benefit of the doubt a little bit.
People pay me $200 an hour to consult in the courts.
Well, you should be a little bit more sympathetic. I'm neutral.
I'm not sympathetic because I know he could have fought this better. No, he didn't. He chose not to. He put Pooh Nanny. He put lecturing over, and he put Pooh Nanny over his children because he was chasing skirts, chasing women from city to city, and all of this other dumbass shit. Like, no,
I understand that. But
that's what he was doing.
Yes, that's what he was.
And that's what Mikey doing when he come to Texas. He putting Pooh Nanny over his kids.
Yeah.
And then y'all want me to feel sympathetic? No, hell no, I'm not being sympathetic. What's up, Amiri? Shut up,
but D-Darrell, you talking like you're gonna stop me.
Like I'm a what?
You talking like you're gonna stop my breaks.
Man, Mikey, why would I try to come between you getting some Pooh Nanny? What the hell wrong with you? Like, I ain't blocking, nigga. Do what you do. If you want to value punani over your children. That's your business. But I can on my channel tell you that you should do otherwise.
But you see what you don't know. What's that word? What you don't know, you think you know.
What
It
you
ain't
think you
about
know,
what I
you
know.
don't really know.
It's not
What you
Yeah.
about
think
what
you know, you
I
don't really
know.
know.
It's
Yes.
about what it is.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
about Mikey. Listen, Mikey. Mikey, listen. Listen, Mikey. The bottom
Talk to me.
line is that this is what you chose to do. You the one feel guilty. You're the
And
you the
you know
one
what's my
feel bad
question?
about what
Okay,
you're
okay,
doing.
okay,
You're trying
okay.
to make
Look,
us
look, look,
you're
look,
trying
look,
to
look,
make us seem
look.
like you don't
Okay, okay, look, look, look,
everything
look.
is good.
Okay, look. I go see my kids if you put your money where your mouth is.
Put my money put to do what?
I'll go
Money to
see
do
my
what?
I'll go see my kids if you put your money where your mouth is.
To what? Put my money to what? Like, what do you mean? Spend my money on what? What do you mean? Like,
Damn, you didn't. Okay,
put
my
my
man.
money where my mouth. I mean, what does that mean, Mikey?
Okay, my man. He gets more. My man. My man get it. He gets it. He gets it.
Like, I mean, my kid's grown. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, you know what? I'm not paying for shit. What you want me to do? Pay you to come to Texas? What the fuck? Like, or pay you to go
No.
to see your own kids?
Yeah. Pay it for me.
Pay you to go see your children?
Yeah.
Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck, nigga, I'm about to kick your ass out through that dumb ass shit. Nigga, I'm not. How the fuck you think I'm gonna pay you? Nigga, get the fuck out of here with this. Nah, nigga, you done lost your goddamn mind. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, Mikey, stop. This nigga
Yeah,
want me,
yeah,
no
yeah,
offense, Mike,
true.
you losing your goddamn mind. Nigga gonna talk about pay you to see your motherfucking kids? Nigga, stop. Now back to you, Steve. What's up, man? These niggas that
What's
lost
up,
their
man?
mind in Texas.
Hey,
Go ahead.
D-Rail, you know, if I didn't see this stuff up close and personal, I'd be like with you. I'd be like, Umar, stop it. Come on. But I've seen too many situations that I've heard of, seen it, and know of too many
Yeah.
situations to the
And
contrary with this.
I've seen so many situations where people try not abiding by those fucking orders, and the
Yeah.
judge decreased child support, gave the man more time, and
I've
she
seen
got
those
stuck.
cases too. Yeah. I've seen those cases too.
And
Yeah.
I guarantee you, I saw more cases than anybody on YouTube because I've been doing it for 20 years.
Mm,
So yeah,
yeah.
and not only that, I've seen it in 2 different states. Seen it in
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana, where I started my career, and I see it in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all
Yeah.
can bring this anecdotal stuff. I got files to show you. I can actually show you fucking files of bullshit that happened in court.
Mm, you know,
I mean, I'm just saying so y'all can miss me with the anecdotal stuff. When I got proof in the pudding that yes, a lot of that stuff. Look, I'm not saying there's not cracks in the system, okay? But
yeah,
I'm
there's
not about
definitely cracks in the
to
system.
sit, Marie. I'm not going to
Yeah.
sit here, Seth Marie, and disregard what happened. And it's like Umar's telling the truth on any and every goddamn thing. I'm not doing it. That's where you lose.
Yeah. I mean, I agree on both. Yeah, I agree. You know, on both sides to the contrary. You know what I'm saying? Both sides. You know, on what you talking about and the other side. You know, you're right. Cases I've seen the guy. He's paying $250 a month, and then his girl took him back to
He
court
should
trying to
be
get more money.
embarrassed with a child paying $250 a month.
Yeah, no, I was talking about this particular case. This particular case, what this guy I know. But anyway, when the judge reviewed what he worked and reviewed the court, he reduced it down to 180. So he said, "I was giving you
That's a
250."
damn
Yeah,
shit.
no,
You supposed to be
I've
proud
seen
of
it.
that?
I've seen it.
Wait
Yeah,
a minute. You supposed to be proud of you taking food out of your child's mouth? Really?
yeah, because she made more. She didn't report. She made more. She made more on her job. She got a raise on her job. Yeah,
And we
I
supposed to be like,
mean, that's
damn,
how it
that nigga got
happened.
over. Really?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't.
I mean, yeah, reduced it $70. I'll never forget. I was
That's
like, wow.
crazy. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. That's why I said on both sides, you know. So,
Man, that's
you know,
ridiculous. He
yeah,
ought to be ashamed of
I thought
himself.
because I was about to say I was with him, and then I thought about it. I ain't said nothing to him, but I said that's still $70. But she got a raise on her job, and he got a reduction on. Well, he got fired from one job, he had one to another where he was making less money. So I guess that's what factored into the equation. But he paid $70 less, and I was with him, but I ain't said that to him. But I said, that's still $70 his kids could still use, you know. But I said that's his business, you know. So I left it up to them with that. So, but I have seen, growing up, being in criminal justice, your mama's social worker, your friends, her friends or social workers or, probation officers. I almost became a probation officer myself,
Right.
and I've seen these cases, you know what I'm saying?
I worked
Yeah.
the cases. It don't matter what you seen when I worked it.
I understand. I understand. And I believe you. Everything you saying is
don't
true
have to
too.
believe me. You want me to show the goddamn degrees and you seen the facilities? Umar and Dad saw it. Ask Jamal. Jamal saw it.
You got credibility. You got that. You got credibility.
But the fact that, look, I'm not trying to say that the courts could have made some mistakes as it relates to this. But what I'm saying is that I don't believe Umar one bit, because the same thing, he didn't even learn from that situation he dealing with the same shit with two different daughters. So that means at least if something happened with the first, you could approach the second daughter differently. And he's not. Now he's dealing with the same shit. So no, I don't believe him. Looking for the Truth says if there was any truth to Umar saying the courts were the reason he abandoned his children, he'd already have Instagram the proof. And I agree with that. He definitely would have. Now he's saying he got the white man's paperwork on the reason. But okay, I guess.
He says he has the receipts. And D-Rail, I want, I think I want to, you still got a Janice house, right? The Janice house?
No, I don't have the Janice house. I stopped doing. I'm doing a different service under that name. I'm not.
Okay. I was about to say, man. I said, hey, I'm about to, dude. Hey, put your money with your mouth. I said I donate $100 if you don't come out with this paperwork.
I stopped doing the Janice house in 2023.
Okay.
2023, I think. Yeah, but I still help people through the Janice house. I do a lot of referrals and placement. I do home placement and things like that.
Okay. I respect that. I really do. I really respect that. Because I, even though I became, a licensed foster parent, but it was it was an independent, and they wanted me to go through the state after that.
I do a lot with foster care. I do a lot with foster care stuff. They got foster care group homes that I work with.
Sure do.
There are people who register themselves to do foster care. I've worked with several foster care agencies before in the past. I used to work with a bunch of foster care agencies. I've done a lot of. I actually stopped. Basically, foster care and CPS are the only entities that I work with where I'm willing to do home-based services. But I used to do a lot of home-based stuff. I don't do it as much because I'm too busy. And I'm more facility-based now. But I used to do a lot of home-based. I go to foster care home. They got 4 or 5 children I can see. That's or more. That's how I do it now. I don't go where I'm going from house to house and place to place. I have to be seeing several children to make it worth my while doing that type.
No, because this kind of get off track, but if you remember the Cosby Show, you remember Theo, he became a youth center director.
He worked the director.
Yeah, exactly. I was doing that. I worked at the community center, and I was doing what he was doing. Sometimes I take the kids home because I know they came from dysfunctional families or one-parent families. And the mom had like 3 or 4 other kids and stuff. So I knew it was, and sometimes I come out my own pocket and I would tutor them. Sometimes they was, there was a handful, but I was glad I did it because they were making D's and F's, and I got them to making A's, B's, and C's, and and I was proud of the work that I was doing, and and everything. So I do respect that, as far as that is concerned and everything. Just kind of getting off Umar a little bit, but but see, also what he does. See, Umar, like I said, I understand. Like I said, you probably still a follower of Feds for all I know. I don't know, but what I was saying is he has done too much good. You know what I'm saying? If I thought he was full of crap, like these other conscious Hotep dudes, I've been said it because I got out with Puffy years ago, got out with Brother Polite years ago, Young Pharaoh years ago. So it's some guys I said totally, hey, I was through with them. Lack of a better term, I want to say something else, but yeah. But like I said, Umar went to them churches, and like I said, it was.
He did.
He did go to the church for free like or for a reasonable price, a big discount, because I know they have money for his feet. I know for a fact he did.
That is a fact. He does that.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Yeah. And he does help, and he helps too. You know, and like I said, this prison to school pipeline, that is realer than real. You know, and I just got to say that everybody understand it's realer than real. And like I said, I know he does that. He even online showing that he went to the parents' home and try to get their kids from special ed. You know, because I know special ed is a trap, especially for these young black kids in these urban schools districts, because that's what they put them in. They got behavioral problems. They can have straight A's. They still want to put them in special ed. Now that is just the truth, and he has done that. He has a lot of good in him. I'm not saying he's perfect. You know, on this, that's why I say I'm staying neutral, because Umar has had the kitchen sink thrown at him several times, and like I said, he has dodged them like Floyd Mayweather, and he's still standing. You know, he don't have that school taken away from him. He don't have no criminal record. He has people that's come out saying that he has helped them with their kids. He has went on all these trips. He was just in Oakwood in Alabama, because I know somebody who go to Oakwood, you know, and that was in attendance in his last lecture, you know, and he went, you know, just came from California. So God does a lot of good. That's main reason I just don't want to throw him to the wolves, because I said he got a lot of good in him. Now, is he perfect on? No, of course not. He even admits that. So I'm not gonna. That's why I say I got to stand neutral. You know, if tomorrow, if he says
guess
that, yeah,
you claim you neutral, but you sound pro Umar
no,
no
no,
matter
no.
what.
I just got to look at it from both sides, because I have D-Rail. I'm telling you, I've seen too much. I ain't been through it personally myself, but I have seen too much with relatives and friends and colleagues alike that have went through similar situations. The woman just want the money; they don't want nothing to do with him. Trying to get visitation even through a court order, and they got the court order. It's been hell on them. And even if they go to the house saying, I want to see my kids, they get threatened with the police. And sometimes they get a police call on them, and if they don't leave in a reasonable time, the police end up arresting them, saying they trespassing. I'm telling you. So that's just a fact of the matter, you know, and that's why I'm not, you know, that's why I got have cause to pause with this particular situation. That's why I say I'm not going full throttle one way or another. Could he have done it better? Could he have approached things a little bit differently? Of course. Would I have done it? Of course I would. But yeah.
So you know, Umar should have did things different.
Mm-hmm. And he even admit he should have did things different. He said in retrospect, he should have did things different. But he said once he got into the public eye, you know, like that, and you know, he was going worldwide tripping, you know, got his popularity and trying to get to school. He said that when the people up there throwing these accusations at him and everything, he knows if he had went to that house. One time he said, I know if I went to that house and she calls the police on me being who I am, the police come, it would have been, you know, that's my career. You know, everything would have went up in flames if I had got arrested, you know, trying to see my daughter. So,
I ain't
and
buying
so
that.
now whether
I
you want to agree with that or not, that's your, you know, that's your business. That's your personal
man,
preference.
Umar, that's cap, man.
So
He can say what he want, but that's cap.
yeah,
But I get
yeah,
it.
so
If he
yeah,
wants us to
so you know,
believe that, then he can. I guess, you know. So
yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, man. Seth, any last words? We're at the 2 minute mark.
No,
2 hour mark. I'm about to
only
go ahead
thing
and
I'm gonna
call
say
it
is
night.
this. I'm still gonna stay neutral on this, and you know, until you know, I'm not gonna be concrete on anything to the, you know, until there's evidence to the contrary, I'm gonna stay neutral. And if tomorrow, like you said, if his baby mama, second baby mama, does not, you know, provide and do and you know approve of the court order. I mean, do what the court order says, and he's going to expose and got the paperwork to prove it. Then then we got to see about that too, right? I know y'all will be interested in viewing in.
All right. I guess so, man. All right,
Okay.
brother.
All right, take it easy.
You have a
All
good
right,
night, man. Appreciate you for coming
okay.
up, man.
No problem.
All
Bye-bye.
right. All right, guys. Another good one at the conscious clientele. Obviously, we got niggas in the fucking broke brothers chat room. Original broke brother, broke ass nigga from Vegas. And yeah, nigga, I will be in Vegas next month, nigga. I'm gonna be there the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st for WrestleMania, nigga. I'm letting you know, nigga. And you know where you gonna be at? Somewhere drunk, with your legs kicked up outside that ragged ass pool of yours, nigga. I'm letting you know that right now. Anyway, but with that being said, guys, again, this is the Godfather D. Darrell Spears. Y'all have a great day. Appreciate you all for being here. Peace.